So we were working on, I think last class, we were working on a breath that is in groups of four. So it has four parts to it. It's not a 4-part breath. It's got 4 parts to it. So the first is in for 4 counts. So you're breathing in for 4. Excuse me if I'm rushed. I've really been rushing around. You're breathing in for 4. You're going to hold for 4. And the third part, you're going to breathe out for 4. And then we're going to stay empty for 4. The most challenging part for most people is staying empty. So just do the best you can. If staying empty for 2 is all you can do, then that's what you do. Adjust the numbers as needed. So first, sitting in a cross-legged position if that's comfortable for you. If that's not comfortable for you, sitting on the edge of a folded blanket may help. That might help you straighten your spine. So get comfortable. You might need pillows under your knees. It's every week, and it'll be on Anahata's page. So you can do it anytime. If you gotta grab your stuff, go ahead and do it. If you want to just watch it and review it after, I think it stays on the page. I'm not sure how long. I don't know if it stays all week, but it'll definitely be on later today and probably definitely tomorrow. Okay. So hands on your knees, sitting up tall. Closing your eyes if that's comfortable. And just noticing your breath first before we get into the counts. We're all transitioning, right? We were gathering our things, running around, trying to hop on here on time. Noticing your heartbeat. And letting everything begin to settle. And now imagining that below your seat, so coming from your body, as if there were roots coming from a plant or a tree. Imagining them reaching deep into the ground beneath you. So pulling all that energy down into the earth, connecting with the earth. That'll help our breathing calm down. Help get us present. Now taking a breath in that's a little deeper now. Breathe out slowly. One more time. Little deeper breath. And breathe out slowly. Now breathing into the count of 4. In, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, breathing out. 2, 3, 4, empty. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, empty. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Empty. 2, 3, 4. Stay empty, sorry. 2, 3, 4. And again. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, empty. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Empty. 2, 3, 4. Continue on your own. And finish up your last round. And go back to observing your breath, how it's falling naturally. Is there any difference? Beautiful. So I'm going to start with rolling our shoulders back. Really allowing for space in the chest area. Exaggerate the movement. Beautiful. And then roll the shoulders forward. Good. And now breathing and crunching everything up real tight. Breathe out, release. Breathing in, crunching everything up tight. Breathing out, release. Good. One more time. Breathing in. Good. Roll the shoulders again if you need to. Working anything out. Good. And now taking one arm, crossing it over your body. And a grip, like latch on with the other arm. Pulling it out to the side. So keeping the shoulders as relaxed as possible. Remembering to breathe. Feel what tightness that brings up. Let the stretch be comfortable, but definitely not painful. Good, and coming out of that and bring the other arm across, crossing over. Again, comfortable with the stretch and not painful. Good. Remembering relaxing the shoulders as much as possible. And coming back to center, and again, rolling the shoulders back a few times. Wonderful. Now rotating the head around the neck, dropping the head down, rotating in one direction. Again, spine is straight, heart is slightly lifted, and shoulders are relaxed. Take your time. Remembering to relax the shoulders. Focusing on the elongated part of your neck. Slightly lifting the heart. And next time you come to the front, start making your way in the other direction. And next time you come to the front, lift your head to center. Taking a moment here. Observing your breath again. Observing the energy around your body. Observing any areas where you feel warmth. And then breathing in, reaching your arms up above your head. Reaching up. Grabbing one wrist, lifting up, and curving over to the side. Breathing into the side body. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, reaching over. Good, come to center, reach up. Breathing out, pushing out to the sides. I'm going to do, this is a little more active than what we usually do, but it's one of my favorite things to do, and I do it every day. When I work with the kids, we call this washing machine, and then they had the front loaders, and that didn't work for a while, but I think we're back to top loader machines, so we can call it that like I do for the kids. So that's what you're going to imagine. You're going to imagine that the center of your body is moving in one piece, right? It's going like this. So we're not going to turn our head and then move our body. We're going to stay in one line. You can bring your arms up here, or you can bring them here. I like to bring them here, especially for this class. We want it to be a little more easeful. And we're going to pivot our body back and forth. So working out the tension in the upper back and in the neck, you might get some cracks. And we're going to do this for a little bit. So start letting yourself kind of get into the motion of it. Now, if you're somebody who holds tension in your shoulders or your upper back, you're probably really enjoying this, but it also might be a little challenging, so don't push yourself. Pause when you need to. Good. And come to center. And again, noticing the energy around your body, any changes, and anywhere where you might feel warmth. and allowing yourself to feel calm. It's okay to feel calm. We might be forgetting to do that, right? It's okay to feel calm. So the first pose we're going to go into is child's pose. And child's pose, if you've done the class before, we may have done it. So you're going to take your bolster pillow, whether it's one that you made, or it might be, if you might have one. If you need to, you can stack anything on it to make the height comfortable for you. You can take a blanket and sit on it if that helps. Or for some people, they actually need something under their ankles. So get yourself comfortable in this position. And there's words over me, but I think that you can see me, right? So getting yourself comfortable here. Good. And then you're going to be here for a couple of minutes. So make sure you have any height that you need. We're just going to fold forward, folding forward, bringing our head to the side. And allowing yourself to feel safe, calm and safe. Closing your eyes. Stay with it. If it's hard to settle your mind, if you're having any thoughts come up or anxiety, try to bring your attention back to your breath. Imagine your hands rooting into the ground. Keep observing your breath as long as you need to. And when you feel safe, let your attention fall away from it. And keeping your eyes closed, if you haven't already, just turn your head over to the other side. Again, going back to your breath if you need to. And then slowly rising up. So now taking your pillow, your bolster, turning it so that it's running across your mat or in front of you like this. We're going to put our legs over the bolster. So depending on the height of your bolster is going to determine whether or not your feet are on the floor. For most of us, our feet will probably be on the floor, but you're going to bring your knees apart and your feet together as much as you can. Not forced, you want it to just kind of be relaxing there. So, and then we're going to lay flat back in this position. Now, if laying flat back is a problem for you, get what you need to get comfortable so that you can go into a reclined position. I'm moving myself to make sure that I stay on the screen. Okay, so laying back, taking your hands and bringing them to your solar plex area. So above the belly button, right? Bringing your hands there. So this is your power center. And that can be an area that some of us protect in a way, which seems right a little bit backwards, protecting our power center. But so our hands are there, right? Almost in that, holding that energy of it's safe to be powerful, right? So hold that. Feel that. Pay attention to that area of your body. Feel your breath. And then when it feels natural, let the thought of that fall away. Just relax into the pose. And again, if anything is coming up for you that's making this difficult, go back to observing your breath. to bring this right into a twist. So you're going to leave your bolster exactly where it is. And you're going to bend your knees, lift them up a little bit. And we're going to turn them to one side. So you're in a twist, but your legs are elevated. If this is too much of a stretch here for you, you can take a pillow and put it between your knees. Your arms are now going to come out, stretched to your sides. And it's up to you. You can either be looking straight up, or if it's very comfortable for you to turn your head in the opposite direction of your knees, you can go ahead and do that. Closing your eyes, relaxing into this gentle twist. If anything gets uncomfortable at any point, adjust yourself as needed, and then relax back into it. And now bringing your knees over to the other side. And again, your head can be looking straight up, eyes closed, or you can turn your head the opposite way of your knees. bringing your body over to your side, facing towards your knees, and coming out of this. So the next pose, we're going to do our heart opener. So we've done this in a couple of the classes, this one. I think I usually do one of them, but this one we've done in a couple, so you might be familiar. So bringing your bolster long ways with your mat, we're going to sit against it here. Now, this pose can bring up a lot of emotion. We're opening up the heart center, the chest area, and a lot of times when we don't feel safe or we have a lot of fear coming up, we tend to close here, and we can hold a lot of that there. So as we go back, this may feel intense for you physically. It may even feel intense for you emotionally. So be gentle with yourself. If it's too intense, ease up. If you have tension in your neck, you might want to put a folded blanket, almost like a pillow for yourself. If you have blocks, you can prop this up. Move this over. So if you have blocks, you can take them and make an L like this and put your bolster on top of it. And that will ease up the opening for you. So set yourself up how you think will work for you. And again, what you think might work as you go into it might not feel like it's working. So adjust as needed. And we're going to stay here a couple of minutes. And your legs can be stretched straight out. Mine are going to be bent because I have a space obstacle. You can be straight out, or you can have them bent up with your feet apart. So laying back. Bringing your arms to the sides. Palms facing up if that feels comfortable. Again, adjusting as you need. If your arms don't feel comfortable to the side, you can always bring them to the abdomen. Letting yourself settle into this pose now. Maybe following your breath for a few breaths until it feels safe to relax into it. Making sure you're comfortable. Please adjust if you're not. Stay with it. Completely relaxing. And slowly coming out of this pose. We're going to go into a bridge pose for a couple of minutes before we lie down in Shavasana. So for this, if you don't have a block, you can use a book, or you can even use the bolster that you made. So getting your block or your bolster ready, lying on your back, lifting up, sliding the block under your back. So it's going to be at the lower part of your back, and you're going to feel where that comfortable spot is. And making sure that it's comfortable. We're going to be here just a couple of minutes this time. And you have the option to raise your legs if you'd like to. If you have an actual block, this might work for you, or even a bolster. So you can lift your legs up, or you can leave the soles of your feet on the ground. And if you do have your legs up, there should be no work here. It should be completely comfortable. If it's not completely comfortable, either adjust or bring your legs back down, because we want to be in a restful space. There shouldn't be any work in any of the poses that we do in this class. And if your legs are up, bring them down. And then lift your back up again, remove the block, and lay down on your back. So I'm getting up because I'm going to play the bowls for you. So laying down on your back, feet slightly apart, palms of your hands facing up, if that's comfortable for you, keeping your eyes closed. Observing your breath. And now again, observing the energy around your body. And let yourself be aware for a moment of the changes in your body and the benefits that paying attention to yourself like this gave you. And thank yourself for pausing for you. And now bring your attention to your feet. Relax each toe one at a time. Relax the bottoms of your feet and the tops of your feet. Bottoms of the legs, tops of the legs. Hips, abdomen, hands, each finger, relaxing each finger one at a time. Backs of the hands, palms of the hands. Bottoms of the arms, tops of the arms. Heart center. Shoulders. Neck, throat. Jaw, tongue, mouth, lips, ears, cheeks, nose. All the muscles behind the eyes and around the eyes. Forehead, top of the head, right side of the body, left side of the body, front of the body, back of the body. Entire body is completely relaxing. Keeping your eyes closed. Beginning to become aware of your body as it lies on the floor. Taking a deep breath in, filling your entire body. Becoming aware of the room around you. Turning your head from side to side, eyes still closed. Wiggling your fingers and toes. And hugging your knees into your chest. Rocking them from side to side. And finding yourself over to one side in a fetal position, head rested on your arm, eyes closed. Stay here, no rushing. Taking a deep breath in and thanking yourself for spending this time taking care of you. And then meeting me in a seated position when you're ready, where we'll join in an Om together. Taking a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Breathing in for Om. Loka samesta sukhino bhavantu. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy and free from suffering. May peace and light shine upon all. Thank you to each of you for being my teachers today. Continue to take care of yourself, please. Namaste. Thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you even more for spending this time with yourself. If there are any questions that you have or suggestions, please let me know. And I hope to see you next week, same time, on Anahata, on live. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.